Describing my research in general is about aged care, so I've done a lot of research in aged care, but for this interview I'll focus on one of them, and that was looking at the experiences of rural people accessing aged care services. And the aim of that was to identify the strengths and the deficits in the provision of aged care in rural areas. Unfortunately, we found some pretty sad outcomes, pretty sad information about what's happening in rural New South Wales with older people and the provision of services for them. And so the outcomes were challenging for me as a researcher. They were also challenging with the response of government, the community and residential aged care facilities when we published that research.
I'm really impressed with what Maree's been doing in research. I was part of a textbook that she's put together, and my part was the assessment of the older person in the acute care. So I'm really impressed with the way she's used that research to encompass everything, encompass the older person within it, encompass those that are actually doing the job to teach the students so that they get it right, you know, for that older person. And I'm going to be soon older and I want it right for me, so I keep telling Maree, keep it up, because I want it right for when I get there.
I've been working with Maree on a few projects to do with elderly people presenting to the emergency department with illnesses and injuries. Some of the things we've been looking at are different models of care to try and reduce the amount of time elderly people have to spend in the emergency department and improve their experience while they're there, to try and reduce the risk of complications that they might develop from being in ED. So one of the great things that Maree's been able to bring to us in the emergency department in developing our research is that she's a fantastic collaborator, and she's really been able to help us network and put us in touch with all the people that we need to see a project succeed. So if we come up with an idea, she's the go-to person to know who we need to speak to and what we need to do next to move it forward.
It certainly has led to more research. Success leads to more success. So because of the outcomes with that piece of research, we were then able to apply for more grants and have a substantial platform on which to say, you know, we were competent researchers and we were able to get more money for future grants. And we've received almost $1 million worth of research grants since that first original project.